Welcome, Time Vapors. So, if this is the first time checking out my site, head on back over to my other videos and check those out. I have an intro video and then a couple of others that I've brought out. For you guys that are back for more, we have a special treat for you guys today. This is going to be a watch review today by a good friend of mine through the watch designing category. And we've known each other for quite a while now. And his designs are really good, like to say the least. They're really good. I'm really impressed with the details and the graphics. There's quite a few of them out there. I think pretty much every one of them I'm going to say, man, they design great, because I know what it's like to get down and dirty and get designing these watch faces. You know, it takes a lot of effort for someone to just come along and look at the design and go, yeah, that's nothing. I tell you now, just for the simplest watch face, you can have anywhere between 20, 30, 40 layers. Anything more intense can get up to 100 to 200 layers. A layer is a different side of the watch face. You know, so if you're putting like markers on the watch face, that's a layer. If you're putting the background on it, that's another layer. So just picture, when you look at the watch face, this one what I'm showing you today, just picture and think how many layers he had to put into this watch face to make it work. Also, he's got animation on this watch face. With coding, we do a lot of coding to make obviously the hands tell the right time, the dates tell the right date, the temperature tell the right temperature, you know, and also to tell whether it's night or day, you know, different things. Chronograph, we've got to get that stopwatch to start right, to stop right, lap time, all the rest. So without going into all that detail, this watch face has got just some regular normal features, nothing too major, nothing too much out there, like too techy where you're going to go, too much for me. This one, it's going to have just regular stuff, but on this one I'm thinking it's more for like the outdoorsy kind of person, not someone that's going hiking and mountain climbing and deep sea diving and crap. No, this one's for the guy that just gets out the front door, goes for hikes up a few hills and stuff like that, you know, but he wants to keep track of the weather. So this is more of a weatherman's watch kind of thing, you know, a guy that wants to keep time, but he wants to check on the weather, making sure what the weather's gonna be like. Whether he's got to go out and do something outside and he needs to make sure he knows the weather's not going to get turned bad for him, you know, things like that. But it's got a cool twist on that weather part, and I'll show you that in a minute. So again, this is from Johnny Durso. And this watch face is in his Atrex collection, and it's called the Galileo. Right, so without further ado, let me just hit the vape and then I'll show you this watch face and give you the features and the rundown. And all this info, like this link for this watch face, will be down in the description box, and it'll have a link to the Play Store where you can go and pick this one up. This one's a paid face. And you know, in time I'll show you some free faces where you can download for free, and others where they're going to be paid faces. And obviously in time, you know, some of the artists might even come forward and say, you know what, put this one out for free for these guys. So if you guys subscribe and like and let these guys know that this stuff that you like, that's going to bring them more in there. Tell me, hey, show this watch face, tell these guys we're going to put this out for free for them for a certain amount of time, you know, so you guys will get the benefit of getting these cool watch faces. So you help me to help you. So get that subscribe button, hit the like button, and also hit that notification, and it'll tell you the next time these videos come up. And you know, you'll never know what's in there, because it's a bit of vaping, it's a bit of smartwatches, it's a bit of both. But let me know what you want to see in the comments. I don't get many comments on these videos right now. I understand it's all new and stuff, but let me know, is this something that you want to see? No, you're not interested? Good or bad, I need to know so I can go in that direction. I can branch off that way. I noticed the last one I did was a bit about vaping, and there's a lot of vapors out there, and they enjoyed that one. And I'm going to still keep doing that. I'm still rocking the V-God right now, but hey, just for you vapors quickly, I'm rocking the Tsunami tank. Man, but that's going to be a review for another one. This is about smartwatches. So yeah, as I said, this one's the Atrex Galileo, and it's by Johnny Durso. So I'll have the link down the bottom there to where you can go and pick this bad boy up. Alright, so anyway, without further ado, let me bring it forward to you and show you this smartwatch face. Check that out, guys. Like, I'll try and get it out of the light, but I'll try and bring it in. Oh, there's his dim mode, right? But there's the smartwatch. Check that out. So you got the weather down here. I'll tell you about all this in a bit. You got weather up here. There's a special reason for this one. This is basically day and night. Right there. See how that's on the dim mode also? See? It's showing you it's about afternoon time, because obviously in the morning it came up with a bit of sun or whatever, and then as it creeps around the day and it gets later in the day, it starts showing you a bit of clouds and a bit of darkness. See, in the dark, in the dim mode, it's showing again still. So you can constantly keep an eye on roughly what time of the day it is there. And then as it gets to night time, you get the stars and the moon and stuff comes in there. That's pretty cool, right? Anywho, so this is the smartwatch face. If you look up on the top left, it keeps going into dim mode. I bloody hate that. But yeah, if you look up on the top left, it's telling you the date. So obviously you've got the analog time and you've got the date, right? So that date's telling you what's today's date and everything like that. And down at the bottom right down here, there, it's just in the small column there, see? Actually, watch this. I'll tell you about this in a second. Bam. So that's telling you the temperature of what it is right now. And if you look over here, this is giving you a rough animation of what the weather's like right now. And it is snowing outside, so it is pretty accurate. But that one right there, again, do you see that feature I did? So I'll bring that up first. So basically, you're trying to check out the watch face, and you know, you're looking and giving, well, can't quite see it like we did there with the second hand. It was in the way of the temperature. Well, if you hit that center, the tap action right in the center there, boom, it takes the hands off for a second, so then you can read all the information you require on the watch face. Yeah, so that's a pretty cool feature. It's only on for a second, like he's got the code written in there that basically it takes that off just for a brief second, so you can check the watch face. Then boom, the watch face hands come back on. You got the time again. All right, so going in there a bit more, I'll take them off again. See here, and what I'll do is I'll show you. See this? It's showing you here, but it moves. It tells you roughly what the weather's like, and it's also telling you a time. Well, that's the time, the last time I updated my weather on the watch, because obviously the watch has got updates. It goes through the Bluetooth of the phone, that updates the watch and tells you the current weather of what it is now. Well, with that there, that's telling you the last time I did the weather update. So I'm tapping the weather like there, boom. Now it's saying get in the weather. So now it's updating my weather to the current date, like the current right now. So now if you look at that time on there, when I tap the middle, it will go to the time and it will tell you the time was just now that I changed that. So there's a cool feature right there. So obviously that's the tap on the weather animation. The tap to the center, that's the one that basically gets rid of the hands for a few seconds, right? Then what you've got to also do as well is obviously you've got the day and night right here. But if you look at the bottom right here when I tap it, right? So I tap that and now it tells you always on. That is dim mode. So you can have that dim mode looking like that all the time you're wearing the watch. So all the time you're wearing the watch, you can wear it on that, right? So then what you can do is tap it again, and what it does, it turns it off. You tap it again, it turns around, it says on in on dusk. So what happens is was that? Let's bear with me there. Slow go at sunset. Yeah, normal, always on, off. And it says dim after sunset. Sorry, get that right. Sorry, Johnny. So dim after sunset, what that means is it'll stay in this bright screen like this, obviously on regular mode, not in dim, but on regular mode. And it'll stay like that until it starts getting dusk, like sunset. And when it starts getting dusk, then it's going to change over and it's going to start going into the dim mode of what you're seeing on the screen, right? And then basically, if you do it again, you tap that once more, it turns around, see, and then it basically starts coming back light at sunset, at sunrise. So you've got all those cool features for the dim mode to change that how you want it, change how the color of the screen is and how you prefer it. But also, say you're basically outside in the bright, you want it bright so you can see the watch face, the time. But say if you're inside, indoors, well, it's probably too bright for you indoors, right? See how bright that is when I made it go bright again? So what I do is I tap the screen right there. See? I tap the screen right there. And it's now dimming the screen. Now there's about 5 features. See how it's gone into theater mode? We call that theater mode. So basically, instead you having to go into the watch face, taking the watch face off, shutting the watch down, piddling around, you're heading to the theaters with your wife or your girlfriend or whomever, and you're trying to watch a movie. You know, but you don't want to be fiddling around with the watch, because most times, like with myself, your brain ain't in it. So you get into the movie theater, sit down, all of a sudden you've got this bright glowing watch on. You know, people around you are going to start complaining you've got this bright flashlight showing. Well, that's gone, because as soon as you see your boom, hit that button, and it basically makes it go bright again, see? And then you just keep tapping it. I keep trying to find it. There you go, see? See how I tapped it a few times? See? So you just dim it down. So you're in an office block or something, or you're in a dark space, and it was really too bright. So you don't really want to keep going into the settings of the brightness and turning it up, down, up, down, up, down. Johnny's got this code in there. He's basically got it so you tap the screen, and you can dim it as much as you want. So you've got none of this piddling around with the watch. It makes it so easy to use, very functional, very useful. Right? And I believe that's pretty much everything that's on this watch face here. But if I can try and get it in a bit better on the screen, I'd like you to see the background on this bad boy. Let's get bright, damn it. There you go. But look at the graphics on that. Like, look at all the intricacies. You know, all the detail and everything on there. Let's try and get them out of the way. There you go. Check that out. Okay? I'm trying to get it in focus so you can see the weather, and that's still on there too. But it won't work. There you go. See, it's snow and everything like that. So yeah, again, that one's Atrex by Johnny Durso, and it's called the Galileo. So check that one out. And as I say, in the next few reviews here, I'm going to start reviewing this tank. It's the Tsunami tank. I'm rocking it right now with just a double. I think it's twisted coils. But anyway, that's not for this video. That's for the next one. So, with that being said, thanks so much for Johnny for bringing me that watch face for me to review it for him. Excuse me. There you go. Ah, I didn't vent it right, see? Anywho, if there's any other watch guys out there who want me to review their watches, I'll leave my email address below. Hit me up on the email address. Or head over to the watch sites, Mad Watch community site. Head over there, join the site, check out all the watch designs on there from all the artists that we've got on there. We've got so many watch artists on there, it's great. Some really cool watches. You know, Johnny's part of that crew as well. And yeah, either hit me up over there or hit me up on my email below. And anything you want me to review, any products or any kind of stuff you want me to review, guys, whether it be smartwatches, whether it be more watch faces, even the vape stuff, put it on this one too. It don't matter. On the vape ones you can do it, or you can do it with smartwatches. I'm trying to join them both together. So whatever it is, comment below. Let me know what's going on in your guys' minds, the guys that are watching these things, because I'm not sure. I'm just trying to bring you guys the lowdown on the regular stuff, you know, stuff that isn't going to cost you an arm or a leg. I'm just a regular guy, just like you guys are, and I just want you guys to get the best you can for the buck you can, you know. And always remember, there's always time with vaping.